Ellen DeGeneres. Welcome to the Ellen Show. Today our special guest is Emma Marley. Please give a warm welcome to her. We love you! Emma!
Yeah, man. It's great to be here.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I really appreciate you inviting me. Peace to all my friends.
Okay, well, let's explain to our guests first what Andrew's case is about. So, Andrew's case is about how he had been interested in starting a nonviolent protest act to protest against the big investors in Wall Street government. Andrew had to try and recruit some friends to join him in the nonviolent act. Andrew's principals had told him and his friends that if they did not stop talking about the issue, they would be removed from school. Andrew was very upset with this. What are your viewpoints on this now?
I think that anyone who doesn't believe in the same thing as Andrew is kind of a bum to society, because Andrew has the right thoughts. He knows that everyone needs to have their own freedom, because peace and love is a big part of the world, and we need to incorporate that in every way possible, because we all are one. We all are family. We all end up in love together at the end of the day. You know?
Okay, well, I have a few questions for you.
Yes.
Alright, what amendment do you think this scenario addresses?
I believe it is about the First Amendment. It really represents the freedom of speech and love and religion. I love Jesus, I do.
Okay, now how was Andrew's right to this amendment violated?
Well, Andrew, he took it a little far. He wants everyone to be like him, which isn't a bad thing, because Andrew is a very good person. He's very kind-hearted, but he wants everyone to be like him, and with the freedom of religion and speech and love comes with anyone can believe what they want. They do not have to agree with Andrew.
Okay, well, how is it unconstitutional for a principal to threaten Andrew?
Andrew is just using his freedom of speech. He is saying how he feels, and the principal need to respect that.
I understand.
I'm glad you do. Okay.
What circumstances might principal... What?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry.
It's okay, you take a minute. We laugh here. Ha! Go.
Okay. What circumstances might Principal Hall's warning of suspension might have been legal?
It might have been equal?
Legal.
Legal. Well, it wasn't very legal, because Andrew didn't do much wrong that would say that he needs to be suspended, maybe a small detention, or just a simple smackety hand. That is what I got whenever I was in school. We just got a little say something to us, not a big thing, you know?
So on a more serious note, let's discuss the problems dealing with your friend Andrew on his nonviolent protest Occupy Main Street.
Yes, Andrew. He has some different opinions on the subject. He thinks freedom of speech, freedom of religion, a right. And I actually have a song that I wrote. I'll perform it
yes,
later.
You are performing.
Yes, it kind of takes all of his views and puts it into one. It makes it a big song, and I love to perform, you know.
What do you think Andrew could have done differently to advocate his rights?
He could have made it a little more discreet, or maybe not a school function. He could have done it outside of school with friends, or a street event where more people with bigger opinions on the world could have participated, instead of the high school students with the teachers who cannot express things so much so that people do not get offended.
Okay. Well, what systems does our country have in place to ensure that scenarios like what happened to Andrew don't happen again?
Well, schools have freedom of speech rules, which all come into play, but there is a certain cutoff point. So I would say that maybe they are less, they're not so strict about things, they are a little bit more lenient, and then they can have their own opinions and express them without all fighting, because we all love each other. It's all about the love and the peace.
Do you feel like these systems are effective?
Somewhat. In some schools they are effective, but most they are not, because with all these rules, kids just want to rebel against them because they cannot be themselves in the school, because they are held back by so many rules, and that's not good. Not good.
Why is it important for everyone to understand the rule of law?
It is important because everyone has to follow it. The rule of law is the law of the people. The people have to respect the law. They cannot go against it, or else they get punishment, as in jail or the court case, which is not good. It's not good to have. You just got to be loving towards people.
And what about to yourself?
To myself?
To yourself.
I love myself, because we are all together as one. We all need to love ourselves and love each other so we can all live here happily, because we all have to love each person for themselves. I love everyone here. A big shout out to fans. Peace. Peace.
Okay, and what consequences might we face if we are unaware of the Bill of Rights?
You could face many consequences in jail, or fines, or just a simple court case, or people just not liking you because you are disrespectful and you do not respect the rule of the land, which everyone has to listen to. And so you are not more special than another person. Everyone listens. Everyone.
Okay, well, I would like to thank you, and I think our crowd would like to thank you for coming on and talking about your friend Andrew's case.
Okay, before I go, I have a small song that I wrote for Andrew I like to perform. Okay? Okay, so this is a newer song I wrote, so I'm not so sure of the lyrics, so if it's okay, I will just read it off paper, but it all still comes from the heart, and I mean every word I say. Yeah! Thank you much. Okay, we ready? We got the freedom to speak and write. We can assemble every day and every night. We're free to worship whichever God we choose. We have no boundaries, we're free to share the news. We are the First Amendment, let us speak whatever we choose. Because we have the freedom, yeah. I wanna know now. I got to know now. I am willing and able, so I put my thoughts on the table. Yeah! I just really want to thank all my fans and Ellen, you for having me on the show. This was a great experience for me, and I hope everyone got something from it and learns to love more. I like to thank all my fans, all the animals, Buck and Tom and Jerry. I like to thank them all for being here to see me today. I thank you much. Thank you very much. Adios. Peace. Woo!